How frustrating is that second inning?
It's pretty frustrating, but I mean, I just continue to work hard and support my teammates, and now I'm back. So, good.
How do you think Kate did in your absence?
Did pretty well. Playing in both spots, left tackle and now playing the right guard, he's been doing pretty well.
Kirby talked about wearing down opponents. How can you tell when you're starting to wear down the defense? What are the telltale signs for you?
You can I can just tell by the way they come off the ball. They start to fatigue and they get slower. And from the first quarter to the fourth quarter, you just tell the difference.
How do you feel like the rhythm of the offensive line overall is progressing this season as you've had to deal with injuries?
I think we have a lot of guys that can play and a lot of guys that can contribute. But like as far as the game, we have to start a little bit faster. It takes us too long to get started.
Andrew Kirby said pass protection is something y'all want to focus on and get better at. How did you feel about your personal pass protection coming back, and just what do y'all need to do better as a unit?
I mean, I think I did okay. I could definitely be better, and just as a unit, we just have to work on a lot of technical things to get better.
What do you attribute those slow starts to? The Missouri game and this last game.
It's just execution, just making sure that we're on the right mic points, we're going to the right backers, stuff like that.
When Justin Fields comes in, what kind of energy does he bring to the offense?
I'm gonna say it's a different energy from Jake, but I mean obviously he can run the ball, and that's the aspect that he brings when he comes on the field.
Andrew, Coach Pittman seems to have a pretty positive vibe. What's he like on the day when Georgia gives up 3 sacks? Is he the same guy, or is he gonna get on you guys?
Coach Pitt, he's gonna get on us regardless. I mean, even if we're doing really well, it's always something that he finds that he wants to improve on. So it's gonna be like that regardless of how we play.
What's the key to winning these one-on-one matchups? We're talking in regards to pass protection. Kirby again mentioned that a while ago. Just get forward to that. What is the key to doing that to be successful?
Well, pass protection, I think, is most of the technical things. Like just the technique, understanding the hand, and stuff like that.
Did you guys review film already from Saturday together, or?
Yeah, we'll do that today.
Andrew, how do you keep the communication along the offensive line strong with some guys rotating in and out, have a few injuries? Is the communication still good with these substitutes, and how do you keep it that way?
Well, it starts with one calling the plays, and then I try to echo whatever he calls and stuff like that. But I think the communication is pretty good.
How is this year different than last year? I mean, you guys are sitting here 5-0, ranked number 2. I mean, how would you compare the mindset of this year's team versus maybe last year's team at this stage?
I think right now we're still trying to find our identity on the offensive side of the ball, and that's the only difference.
You've had some coaches already that have said when the first thing they ask about Georgia, they say we got swallowed up. Their offensive line swallowed us up. Is that a pretty nice compliment to hear when you hear each week that you are swallowing somebody up? Is that as good a compliment as you could get?
Yeah, that's our goal. To be very physical, to play with great technique, and out-hit our opponent.
What were your words of encouragement for Jamari he did not get in, but Kate did get to fill in?
I just tell him to keep working. Jamari, he understands that he has to improve and get better, and work on his technique to get better. But he's staying engaged and supporting his teammates.
Kirby's philosophy is a lot about just winning both lines of scrimmages. Is that the vision you were sold when you were getting recruited, and has it come to fruition the way you thought, or has it come, the success came faster than you originally thought?
Yeah, that's what he told us when he was recruiting us. Coach Pitt always talked about being physical and practice every day. That's what we do. So I think that's what we're good at.
How about a midterm progress report on the team overall? Where do you think it is right now?
I think we're doing pretty good on the offensive side of the ball. Like I said, we just can start faster. So that's what we need to improve on.
How do you do that? I mean, it's not like you guys aren't trying in the other games, and it's not like you're not focused. I mean, how do you become a better starting team?
Like I said, just keying in on the execution. In the first quarter, a lot of times people might miss an assignment or something like that. But once the game goes on and we get into a flow, that's when we get our rhythm.
Every week it seems like there's kind of a mantra. Is that this week's pretty much is the start faster deal?
Yep.
When you talk about finding an offensive identity, what should that offensive identity be in your mind?
A balanced offense that's very physical and can run the ball on will.
The rotating of the tailback's been something that's been going on here a few years. How do you see it manifest itself? Like you're blocking third quarter, fourth quarter. Can you tell D linemen, linebackers starting to wear down, whereas your tailbacks are first into the goals?
I think it's just an advantage for us. I mean, we have so many different guys that have different talents, and like if I was a defensive coordinator, it would be hard for me, to scheme against, all of our different guys that we have, and nobody's taking the whole load, so they're fresh in the fourth quarter, and we just continue to run the ball well.
Do you see that? Like, do D linemen, you hear defensive players complain about?
No, not really complain, but I mean you can see, about a yards a game.
When you talk about a defensive coordinator scheming, when Fields comes in there, has the type of ability to run against their 11, change the numbers game, and what does he bring to your offense?
It just allows us to, run a couple of different plays, and the defense, they always have to key on him, so they can't just, key on the running back, so that helps us.
I think for a lot of people, like, if there was a video game, it's like, sure, put the quarterbacks in, rotate them, this guy can do this, but how do y'all make sure that doesn't affect the rhythm of the offense in general, if it's happening on specific drives?
Well, if I'm being honest with you, like, I don't even know, like, when they change quarterbacks till they, like, come and I hear them saying the play, but, like, as an offensive line standpoint, like, we bought the exact same, it's the same thing for us.
How important is improving the pass protection this week to get some more balls downfield in the passing game?
We have some really good receivers and quarterbacks, so we have to protect the quarterback so we can make, the big plays downfield. We just got to get better as a whole line unit.
Kirby mentioned you pushing off of that ankle this week and feeling confident in doing that. Just going into that game, was it something that was on your mind, or was it something that you were anticipating having to think about?
I really didn't focus on it. I was just focused on the game and playing, and I think I played pretty well, and my ankle did pretty good.
Did you see Terry a little bit in the training room when you were getting your ankle worked on? In terms of he's gone through some injuries this year, and it seems like he's coming back a little bit stronger now. What's your expectation for what he can bring you guys from here on out?
Terry is obviously very talented, and I can't wait to see what he can do in the field.
What would you put your percentage at for that Missouri game? You didn't look quite as dominant there as maybe this last game.
I think 100%.
Were you? What happened in that game then?
In the Missouri game, it was just I got rolled up on a play. Yeah.
So between Tuesday and Saturday, when did you start feeling right? Because we saw you out there Tuesday, and Kirby said you weren't able to do a whole lot that Tuesday.
I just, rehabbing a lot, was to run and got better.
And when you got rolled up, how serious was it? Did it feel as bad as the initial injury? Do you feel like you could have gone back in if needed? Just how serious was it against Missouri when you did get rolled up?
Well, against Missouri, it just didn't make sense for me, to be in, because K can obviously, play pretty well left tackle, so it just didn't make sense for me to play.